Okay, this is a comparison test between two drill bits. These are both brand new Makita. These are the D00929 bits that I've used before here. The only difference here is I've taken one of them and ground it to a square tip. So it's in profile looks kind of the same, but the tip has been ground square. When you sharpen drill bits, any kind of drill bit, you want to make sure that you get it square. Otherwise, it won't drill straight and you'll end up with an oversized hole. So what I've done here is used a square. There's this little shoulder here. And so I put the square so the shoulder's not on it. Push it up, check square. You also have to check center because you want the drill bit to be centered this way. So in this case I can put this here, I can see where it is on the scale. I can turn the drill bit around, repeat, make sure that it's square and symmetric. The other bit is just how it came out of the package. So this one isn't as sharp because I haven't sharpened the edge. You can also check the angle. I think I have about something like a 70-degree angle. So each face is roughly 35 degrees, I think, as well as I could do it. So we have the same two drill holders, just a different kind of rubber on the grip. This one, of course, has had a lot more use. So we'll put the sharp square bit into this old holder. And once again, the screws don't have to be tight. They just keep the bit from falling out. So I usually snug them up, back them off a little bit. The bit can wiggle just a bit. We'll put the original style bit in here. Back it off a little bit. Everything's done just the same with these two. They just look a little bit different. Just for comparison, this is the Petzl drill holder. If you line them up, you can see that since the socket is so much deeper, actually in my drill holder, the socket, the end of the bit is actually way up here someplace. That's why the set screws are that far up. What this does is get your hand a lot closer to the rock and hopefully makes it easier to swing the hammer when you're rock climbing. So the first thing we're going to look at is how these start. I'm going to try to hit these the same number of times. Once again, I'm using one of my hammers. So on the far side here, this will be the unaltered bit. This one probably should be easier to start because the pointed tip will tend to keep it centered. So let's see how that goes. That was 25 hits. Well, it worked pretty well. Let's see what happens with this one. So it wanders around a little bit. I don't know if you can see it here, but the shape of the hole is already kind of off. So let's see if I can. This is the regular bit, it's kind of round. This is the sharpened bit, it's kind of triangular. Let me see here if I can. Actually, they're both a little bit triangular, but you can see here what the, I guess that doesn't really show. They're both a little bit triangular, but the square cut one is more triangular. So, probably a little harder to get started. So let's try again here. Yeah, that's, I don't know if the camera can pick that up or not. Probably doesn't focus that well, but the this one is definitely more triangular looking than that one, so I don't really like that very much. So we'll keep going here and see what happens. I think the sharper one's going to drill faster, but I don't think it's going to make a very good hole. Okay, my tip has shattered. Completely gone. Completely blown to bits. This tip is still good. So I think test over. I should also note that this was kind of an experiment, a secondary experiment. You can tell from the color of this that I got it kind of hot when I ground it sharp. I don't think, I've been told that heat doesn't ruin the carbide. What it ruins carbide is rapid changes in temperature. So you shouldn't quench the carbide when you're grinding. So when I ground this on a bench grinder, I warmed it up slowly by grinding a little bit and wait and grind and grind. And then when I was done grinding, I let it cool. Just laid it down and let it cool by itself. So I don't like that. That didn't work very well. Not very impressive. Well, okay, I just pulled the drill bits out. I was going to take a picture, but the Bosch bit blew up on me. It's completely shot. I'm not sure when that happened, but that's not very impressive. I got these backwards. The the Makita bit looks good still. Okay.